Hello, welcome to Study Circle. Today we are going to read Class 6 Geography, Chapter 6, Our Country, India. An overview. India is the seventh largest country in the world in terms of area. India is the second most populous country in the world according to 2011 census. The population of India is more than 1.2 billion. According to the UNFPA's State of World Population Report 2023, India has the world's largest population with over 1.43 billion people. Peninsula. Peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by water from three sides. Locational setting of India. India is located in northern hemisphere. From south to north, the mainland of India extend between 8 degree 4 minute and 37 degree 6 minute north. From west to east, the mainland of India extend between 68 degree and 7 minute and 97 degree 35 minute east. Indian Standard Time. The longitudinal extent of India is 29 degree, which is huge. Hence, there could be wide differences in local timings. Due to great longitudinal extent, the sun rises about 2 hours earlier in Arunachal Pradesh than in Gujarat. To keep things simple, the local time has been fixed as per the longitude 82 degree 30 minute east. This longitude is called the standard meridian of India. India's neighbors. Afghanistan and Pakistan are towards west of India. China, Nepal and Bhutan are towards north of India. Bangladesh and Myanmar are towards east of India. Sri Lanka and Maldives are towards south of India. Sri Lanka is separated by India by the Pak states. Political and administrative division. India has 28 states and 8 union territories for a total of 36 entities. Each state and union territory has its own capital city and is further divided into districts and subdivisions. Rajasthan is the largest state and Goa is the small state. All states are further divided into small administrative units called districts. Delhi is the national capital of India. Physical divisions. India is a diverse country in terms of physical features. It can be divided into following physical divisions: the Himalayan mountains, the northern plains, the Great Indian Desert, the Deccan Plateau, the Western Ghat, and the Eastern Ghat. Here I will show you a map. This is the India's political map, and this one is India's physical map. Here you can easily see the differences between two maps. The Himalayan mountains. The Himalayan mountains are in the north of Indian subcontinent. The Himalayan mountains are divided into three parallel ranges, that is the Great Himalaya or Himadri, the Middle Himalaya or Himachal, and the Sivalik. The Great Himalaya. This is the northernmost range. The highest peaks of the world are located in this range. The Middle Himalaya. The range is towards south and Great Himalayas. Many popular hill stations are in this range like Shimla, Dehradun, etc. The Sivalik. This is the southernmost range. The elevation in this range is low compared to the other two ranges. The northern plains. The northern plains lies due to south of the Himalayas. These plains are formed by the rivers, the Indus, the Ganges, and the Brahmaputra and the tributaries. The lands are highly fertile in this region. Hence, this region has very high population density. The Great Indian Desert. The Great Indian Desert lies in the western part of India. This is dry, hot and sandy stretch of land. There is a very little vegetation in this region. This is also called the Thar Desert of Rajasthan and Gujarat. The Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau lies towards the south of northern plains. This is triangular in shape. There are many hill ranges and valleys in this region, that is Aravalli Hills, the Vindhyas and the Satpura. The Deccan Plateau is rich in minerals. Narmada and Tapi are two important rivers which flow through the Deccan Plateau. These rivers flow towards west and drain into the Arabian Sea. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. The Western Ghat mark the western boundary and the Deccan Plateau, while the Eastern Ghats mark the eastern boundary. The Western Ghats are almost continuous, but the Eastern Ghats are broken and uneven. The coastal plains. The coastal plains lies to the west of Western Ghats and to the east of Eastern Ghats. The western coastal plains are very narrow. The eastern coastal plains are much broader. The rivers Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri flow in this region. These are east-flowing rivers and drain into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers have formed deltas at their mouth. These deltas are highly fertile. Delta is a landform which is formed at the mouth of river. The place where a river meets an ocean is called the mouth of river. The island. Lakshadweep Island and the Andaman and Nicobar Island are also part of India. The Lakshadweep Islands are in Arabian Sea and are coral islands. The coral island is formed by corals and other organic materials. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are in the Bay of Bengal. Interesting points of this chapter is large countries which stretch extensively from east to west do not have a single standard time for the whole country. The USA and Canada have 7 and 6 time zones respectively. That means the USA have 7 and Canada have 6 time zones respectively. Do you remember how many time zones are there in Russia? In Russia, there are 11 time zone. There are 11 time zones. Next, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra form the world's largest delta. The Sundarbans Delta, the delta is triangular in shape. It is an area of land formed at mouth of the river, where rivers enter the sea. That point is called the mouth of the river. Corals are skeleton of tiny marine animals called polyps. When the living polyps die, their skeletons are left. Other polyps grow on top of the hard skeleton, which grow higher and higher, thus forming the coral island. Thank you.